Lady Bulldogs versus Horizon Science Academy Hawks.
We've got a celebration inside the Dog Pound this evening where we observe senior night for the class of 2021. A pair of Lady Dogs will be honored for their contributions to the program before the main event sees East Knox take on Horizon Science Academy from fabulous Howard, Ohio. It's live, it's free, and it's only on the OH Report. Streaming to your tablet, smartphone, or TV. Live and free. Next.
Knox is the third place I have delivered, and hands down, it has been the best.
We're thankful that we received excellent care so close to home.
Knox Community Hospital welcomes you to our new freestanding birthing center where you can safely labor, deliver, and recover in a state-of-the-art birthing suite.
It was empowering, and I couldn't think of a better place to bring Parker into the world.
Knox Community Hospital, elevating care.
Exciting night here at East Knox High School where the Lady Bulldogs are just about set to take the floor against Horizon Science Academy on senior night, looking to close out the home portion of their regular season with a big-time victory. Good evening, folks, and welcome to fabulous Howard, Ohio. My name is Brian Skowronski. I'm going to be with you throughout the contest, and it's a big night, too, for a pair of Lady Dogs. 12th graders Maddie Annette and Josie Totten recognized for their 4 years of service to the school and the program tonight. Let's go ahead and take a look at those festivities. So that is senior Maddie Annette being honored with some beautiful flowers, some gifts from her coach and family. Maddie, a strong player for the last several seasons here for the Bulldogs. And here comes Josie Totten, fellow 12th grader, with her parents walking out onto the floor for the final time during her regular season career, wearing the purple, white, and yellow. Lots of stories shared here by Josie and so many great memories she, Maddie, and the rest of the team have enjoyed over their time here leading the program. Get a chance to hear from both of these girls as well. Interviews coming up in just a moment with the two seniors, as well as their head coach. Can tell these girls have a lot of fun, bring a lot of excitement to the team, and certainly are considered the leaders of the bunch. Two standouts as well, excellent in the classroom. So the Dogs will be losing a couple of good ones here with Josie and Maddie. But certainly their season far from over. Big opportunity tonight to show out in front of the home fans one more time. And they will host in tournament action as well. OH Report will have the coverage for the Lady Dogs throughout their entire tournament run. Quick chance here for photo opportunity. Maddie and Josie out on center stage where they belong on their night, senior night here in Howard. As Coach Chip Pozderic out there for a photo. And as mentioned, I had a chance to talk with Chip along with Josie and Maddie. Getting warmed up now out on the floor. Let's now throw it to that interview with the two seniors and their head coach.
Special leaders are going to be recognized, and their head coach, the Paws here, Chip Pozderic, is joining me. And you were just telling me that these are two really great kids, some inspirational leaders that are going to be hard to replace.
I've had Josie and Maddie since I came on as coach. They were my freshmen. We ate lunch together. We had a blast. We did road trips. We went to shootouts. And they've really just been part of the program. And their leadership this year has been phenomenal. You know, we lost 3 seniors, and these 2 stepped up and just filled their shoes. It's just an amazing thing. I'm shocked and awe, and it's going to be a sad day when they graduate.
Well, that's coming up pretty soon, Chip. And for you girls, we'll start with you, Josie. Tell me what it means to play for this program and be a member of East Knox girls basketball.
It feels amazing. You know, this is probably my favorite year yet. I've never felt more close to my teammates and my players than ever. I've just had the best season yet, and I'm sad to go.
What's been the most fun part about this group, and ultimately, like, being the top dog and being the leader of this group?
There's so many. I definitely like making memories with all my family. Like, I love all of them to death, and they're all so fun, and like, we just play so well together.
Getting a win on senior night, I imagine that's got to be pretty important to you. You know, how badly are you going to be out there leaving it all on the floor?
This is definitely going to be an awesome game. I'm excited, you know, just realizing that this is like our second to last game here on this court. We're definitely going to give it all we got tonight.
And what do you think you're going to miss most about playing here on your home surface?
Just repping the Bulldogs.
Enough said right there. All right, let's get the game underway.
So the Lady Dogs and their 2 senior leaders, one last chance here during the regular season to hold things down here at the Dog Pound. Try to close out the home portion of their regular season with a victory over Horizon Science Academy, who was a little bit late getting to the venue tonight. Took a wrong turn on their way to Howard from Columbus tonight. But the ladies are here in the building, and the Hawks are ready for action looking to spoil senior night for the Lady Dogs. As we get set for the Star Spangled Banner, we'll pay tribute to America, the playing of our national anthem, and then we will take you right in to live and free girls high school basketball action. So we are all set to get underway here. Girls basketball action from Howard, Ohio. Brian Skowronski here with you on the call. Lady Dogs looking to build a little bit of momentum that they can carry into tournament play. Have been pretty hot as of late. 4 wins for East Knox in their last 6 games. And I think most importantly to Bulldog Nation is that 2 of those wins came in the Devil Dog game rivalry over Danville. Also had a big-time beatdown of Crestline, 80-36, and then knocked off Lucas where they put up a ton of points too. 77 they dropped on the Lady Cubs in a 17-point win as the Hawks introduced. Ready for action, head coach Kirk Matthews runs the program. But tonight, it's all about East Knox and their 2 senior leaders. There's one of them, Josie Totten. Then here comes the second half of the senior duo. Maddie Annette, numbers 13 and 14. Two seniors will join Shanda Mielik, stud sophomore in the starting lineup, along with Laura Keith and Alexandria Majors. Three Lady Dogs, all averaging about the same. With Mielik, Majors, and Keith all dropping around 11 points per contest. They turn it over here, though, on the opening possession. Get our first look at the Hawks offense. And they're going to give it right back. Pushing the pace back the other way is the senior, and Totten misses it at the rim. Second chance opportunity won't fall either, and the rebound to Shadiamond Ado-Bryan. Totten out applying the pressure on her. And there's a wild shot off the mark there from Alberta Taylor. leading scorer for the Hawks. Leads to a wide open triple, and it's knocked down. Nothing but net from Laura Keith. First points of the night go to the Dogs, and getting healthier at the defensive end. Looking to turn it into offense as Keith got inside at the 10. And she came up short, just like Totten did about a minute ago. And the keys to the game, so far they're pulling it off. Knock down the open shots as they've had from the perimeter. You got to turn defense into offense, though, if the Bulldogs want to win. They've had the defense going for the first minute and change here, but they've got to convert at the other end. Dogs have been forcing turnovers, though, and then you saw the top scores for East Knox, who I already mentioned. And they're on top now by 5 with the latest bucket. It's Maddie Annette. Or Majors, rather. The turnover complications continue here for the Hawks. And that's going to be a reach in there on Taylor. And that will put Josie Totten on the line. Awesome ball movement there on the previous bucket. As the senior calmly knocks down the first free throw. Josie just 48% from the charity stripe this season. But she goes 2 for 2 here. See the Dogs' pressure giving the Hawks all sorts of problems as once again they've got the takeaway and they're going to cash it in. Majors with the left-handed layup. And the lead balloons up to 9. Totten gambles. Didn't come up with the rock, but now Manuel gives it right back over to East Knox. Shanna Mielek coasts in. No defense being played whatsoever by Horizon Science Academy, and they need a timeout. As it is a hot, hot start for East Knox. 11 zip here in the first couple of minutes. And they are following the keys to victory to a T right now. 6 turnovers already the Bulldogs have charged against those Hawks. And they have got to find some ball handlers that are willing to try to attack against this pressure. So right now, East Knox just suffocating them. East Knox traps, and it's passed right to Mielek. Keith gets on the floor. Looks like she's got an elbow out of bounds. And we've got an injured player down on the floor. Emanuela Antwi, who Coach Matthews told me was probably their best paint player. Puts up about 5 points per game. So it'd be a tough loss for Horizon Science Academy to lose one of their starters here. Just 8 players on the roster. So depth, an issue for the Hawks. And the bench could be getting even more narrow. So look at the East Knox faithful here. They've had a lot to cheer about here in just 2.5 minutes. East Knox forcing 7 turnovers. So Antwi looks like she's in a lot of pain there over on the sideline. Here comes Adjua Awusu off the drive. Pass inside, tipped out of bounds. So it's going to be Hawk basketball. Shanetta Bryant here to trigger. Brings it out to Owusu. Looking for some options. Owusu gets the runner up, too strong. Chased down by Majors, who's pushing in ahead. And this is just too easy. No transition defense whatsoever being played by the Hawks. And we're only a couple minutes in, so it could be a long night for them. Bulldogs in line to put up about a honey bun tonight. Again, Milik on the leak out. And she's not even cherry picking. That's just standard transition offense and nobody rotating back for the Hawks. $15-0 already in favor of East Knox after that latest leak out there by Shanda Milik. Sophomore having a great season for them. Putting up about a dozen points per contest. And here's more defense. Turned into some offense. Totten with the setup. Keith with the lay-in. We're only at the midway point of the first quarter here, folks. Bulldogs with a 17-0 cushion. Jump ball is going to be the call here. Dogs got the tie up there with Alberta Taylor. Top scorer on the squad. They'll get it to Alberta. A lot of contacts, missed everything. Second opportunity created here by Ado O'Brien, but it ends up in the hands of the Bulldogs. Back out on the run. Here's Totten. Quick dribble, left-handed layup, and that's good. Everything going the Dogs' way here on senior night, as they are pitching a shutout here, folks. 19-0. It's a nice move to get in the lane, but Taylor over a couple of Bulldogs defenders. Too strong with the shot attempts. So here comes Totten. Gives it off for Majors. Hawks sitting in a 2-3 half-court defense. This is the first time we've seen the Bulldogs in their half-court offense. Got a decent look there with the net. Rushed it a bit. But East Knox going to get another opportunity here right away. As Majors comes up with the theft. They swing it now. Keith, quick trigger. Short-armed it. And now Taylor on the run. Going to take it all the way coast to coast. And it lips out. Totten jogs it. Sets up Keith again. And they're not going to guard her. She's got to try it. And she will wiggle it through the bottom of the net. Second three ball here in this opening quarter by Keith. She's got 8. Everybody getting healthy on the scoreboard here for the Dogs. 4 players with 4 or more points. And Totten's about to add to her total. 2 more for Josie Totten. The senior up to a half dozen. And we're going to get another timeout from Coach Matthews and the Hawks, who are off to a rough start. Outscored 24-0 over 6 minutes and change. Bulldogs cheerleaders out here on senior night. And you see a senior in the mix as well on the cheer squad for the Lady Dogs. And the crowd doesn't really need any more added motivation to cheer here tonight, as their team walloping the competition so far. See if the Hawks can put together some type of an answer here on this first possession out of the timeout. Looks like East Knox is going to lay back in half-court defense. Will at least allow Horizon Science Academy to get into a set. See what they do with it. Here's Manuel. Goes right side. Totten meets her. Gives it up to Owusu. Looked like a near travel there by Zainab Abdullahi. No whistle, and the Hawks, this has been their best possession so far, at least in terms of ball movement. But it's going to end like most of their possessions have ended, and that's a great pass from her backside there. Awesome setup from Majors, and it's put away at the 10 by Keith, already in double figures. So it is stat padding night for East Knox here at home, as it looks like they are going to close out the home portion of their regular season in style. They've been scoring a lot of points here lately too, as I mentioned. Put up 80 against Crestline, 77 against Lucas. And even in a couple of their recent losses have been scoring well, as there's 2 more by Keith. I mentioned that the Hawks rolled up late here. Actually, scheduled tip-off was for 6 o'clock. I don't think they arrived in the building until about 6:05, so could be part of their sluggish start. Making a wrong turn up here to Howard. Reach-in foul called here. I think that's Jaden Annette. And some of the younger Bulldogs now out onto the floor. Natalie Smith, another sophomore in there. The shot comes up short from Hawkins. Possession arrow going to stay here with Horizon Science Academy. Owusu looking for someone to get it to. Will get it into Hawkins, but tipped away. Dogs with a chance for the last shot here. I don't think Totten recognizes it, and that's going to take us to the end of one. Looks like a football score, doesn't it, here on Super Bowl weekend. East Knox on top, 28-zip.
Knox is the third place I have delivered, and hands down, it has been the best.
We're thankful that we received excellent care so close to home.
Knox Community Hospital welcomes you to our new freestanding birthing center, where you can safely labor, deliver, and recover in a state-of-the-art birthing suite.
It was empowering, and I couldn't think of a better place to bring Parker into the world.
Knox Community Hospital, elevating care.
Welcome back to Howard, Ohio, where it has been all home team. Through one quarter of play, 28-0 is your score, folks. Do not adjust your phone or tablet, however you're watching. Air ball there by Olivia Elliott, though. 13 turnovers created by East Knox in that first quarter, and they were red hot from the floor. 10 of 13 in the paint was East Knox. 2 of those misses were wide open layups. They were 2 for 3 from downtown as well. As on the other side for the Hawks, 0 for 7 from the floor, 0 for 1 from long range, and now 0 for 2, 0 for 8 And possession over to the Bulldogs. Nice look inside. Annette's going to head to the free throw line. Maddie looking for her first points of senior night. Averages 5.5 points per game. Not a very good free throw shooter, though, just 44% on the year. First one spins out on her. Makes good on the second. So Annette on the scoreboard on her senior nights. From the corner, they kick it out, and it's picked off. Intercepted. And heading back the other way. Missing the layup, though, was Hannah McCoy. That's the third time East Knox has had a breakaway layup that they didn't convert. Not that it looks like it's really going to cost them much at this point with the size differential on the scoreboard. 29-0 is the Bulldogs' lead. Abdullahi, tough pass, but Manuel takes it in, gets it off, and Taylor. Wild one there. Natalie Smith, the sophomore, over to McCoy inside and doing some nice work in the lane. Jaden Annette. Hawks still looking for their first points of the evening. Owusu off the kick out. Clean look there from Manuel. Smith looking inside, now comes back up top to Elliott. Dog swinging over to McCoy now. Give and go, shot attempt, short. Annette with the offensive rebound, second opportunity. Once the third, had it poked away. And we've got a tie-up down on the floor. Here's Maddie and Annette fighting inside. And then a jump ball as McCoy went down to the floor. Possession arrow over to Horizon Science Academy. There's Annette over on the sideline, and fun-spirited kid. And yeah, what's not to be fun-spirited about when you're up 31-0 on your senior night? Doesn't get much better than that. We'll see if the youngsters can keep it rolling here. They will produce another turnover. It's McCoy. But she double dribbled. Coach Chip letting her know that that's not okay. Just a fun, loving team, this East Knox group, and having a good year too. 8 wins for them. Looks like they're going to get number 9 here tonight. And have been on a bit of a hot stretch, as I mentioned. 4-2 over their last 6. Looks like they're going to be 5-2 after tonight. But they are in jeopardy of the shutout going under here. The senior captain, Taylor, is on the free throw line. She puts up 11 points per game. And she will get the Hawks on the scoreboard. Took nearly 12 minutes of game action for Horizon Science Academy to get in the scorebook, but they do have a point as she splits the pair. Elliott inside, wide open for the younger Annette. Good stuff there from the freshman. Well defended shot there. Sinead Bryant well off the mark, so the Dogs continue to do well on the defensive glass, holding the Hawks to one and done. And the ball movement again gets it to Annette. Pulled down her own miss. East Knox fighting for it. Montgomery saved it back in bounds, but into the hands of the Hawks. Taylor with a head of steam got tripped up. Substitution. Ajwa Owusu back into the mix here for the Hawks. And here she is, the shot fresh off the bench, and it's the first field goal of the night for the Hawks. Can East Knox find an answer here? With a lot of their junior varsity kids out on the floor. East Knox swings it, and they're going to travel, give it away as Elliott moved the feet a bit too quickly there. Now under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Dogs got off to a 31-0 start. Tough shot there, taken by Owusu. Dogs rebounds, they push. McCoy finds Montgomery. She tried to sneak it inside. Looked like maybe a kick ball, no whistle. Possession arrow will stay down here with EK. Smith comes back up top. Elliott. Hannah McCoy's pass off target that time. So it gives it back over to the Hawks. A lot of space out there. Owusu dribble into one. But the icy cold shooting continues here in the early going for Horizon Science Academy. Meanwhile, Annette at the other end. Clean look inside, missed it there. And so defensively, the Hawks doing much better than they were in the early parts of the game, where the Dogs were just running wild, and that's a three. Shadiamond O'Brien. So some signs of life here for the Lady Hawks here on the road. Pulled back within 27. Well, make it 29. Clean look inside, and Montgomery made him pay. Final 50 seconds, first half here in the Dog Pound. Jump ball. McCoy tying it up there with Taylor. She just knocked down a three. This one not going to find its home. So the Dogs with a chance to hold for the final shot of the quarter. Instead, they're going to give it away. And then foul. Montgomery blasting through the back of Owusu. And the Lady Hawks already with one player out in Emmanuela Antwi. Does look like Taylor is shaken up. She's going to check out. Three ball straight away, comes up short from Shadiman. Now the Dogs will have just under 8 ticks to work with here. Smith down to 5 seconds, kicks it out. Shot on the way from Elliott, comes up short, and that's going to take us to the end of 2 quarters. Boy, what a start for East Knox in the first. Kind of took the foot off the gas here in the second, but the fans here in Howard loving life here on senior night as their Dogs on top right now. 35-6. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back. I'll break down the first half stats for you, get you ready for quarter number 3. Ain't no life like life in the dog pound out here at East Knox.
Knox is the third place I have delivered, and hands down, it has been the best.
We're thankful that we received excellent care so close to home.
Knox Community Hospital welcomes you to our new freestanding birthing center where you can safely labor, deliver, and recover in a state-of-the-art birthing suite.
It was empowering, and I couldn't think of a better place to bring Parker into the world.
Knox Community Hospital, elevating care.
No paywalls, just live sports, exclusively on the OH Report.
It's halftime here at the Dog Pound in Howard, Ohio, where, as you can see, East Knox with a big lead on senior night, 35-6 over visiting Horizon Science Academy. My name is Brian Skowronski, now joined by our amazing intern, Austin Michael, who's been tracking the stats for us. And boy, what a start for East Knox. creating a lot of turnovers, cashing them in at the other end. Kind of cooled off a bit, taking their starters out, Austin, but Bulldogs off to a great start.
Definitely. They're shooting 13 for 21 from the 2-point area and then 2 for 5 on threes. They've just been very dominant in this matchup so far.
18-8 rebound advantage right now for the Dogs. 15 made field goals for them as well. And you can just tell that they came out aggressive in the early going. They were getting after them defensively, and when you can turn defense into offense, it's almost always going to be a good night.
Absolutely. They're able to pick them up at half court and, strip the ball from them somehow, and then they just go and dominate on the offensive end. It's been fun to watch.
And for the Hawks, shut out in the first quarter. They did find some success in the second where they put up 6, were able to knock down a 3, got a nice field goal as well in the lane. So while it didn't start well for them, certainly, they're at least staying with it, Austin. They haven't given up and have chipped away at the lead a little bit.
Definitely. I feel like to pull through with the win, they have a pretty decent half-court defense. I think they're running like a 3-2 zone. If they just keep that up and really get in there in the lane, they should come with the win.
There are the 2 seniors who are honored here tonight, Josie Totten and Maddie Annette, both into the scorebook in the first half, and I imagine that they're going to get quite a bit of action in the second half as well. Their final game of the regular season on their home floor here inside of the Dog Pound. And boy, we want to hear from you, Bulldog Nation. Weigh in on the comment section. Let us know where you're watching tonight's game from, who you cheering for, all that good stuff. And you just might make it onto our fan zone when we come out of the break. So make sure that you drop us a line on the Facebook chat, and you could make it into tonight's broadcast. We're going to step away one more time. We'll be back with third quarter action here from Howard. Keep it locked in. Alive and free girls high school hoops on a Saturday night. We'll return in just a moment.
Knox is the third place I have delivered, and hands down, it has been the best.
We're thankful that we received excellent care so close to home.
Knox Community Hospital welcomes you to our new freestanding birthing center where you can safely labor, deliver, and recover in a state-of-the-art birthing suite.
It was empowering, and I couldn't think of a better place to bring Parker into the world.
Knox Community Hospital, elevating care.
No paywalls, just live sports. Exclusively on the OH Report.
29-point East Knox lead as we open up third quarter action here inside of the Dog Pound. Senior night at Howard. 2 12th graders on the roster, both out on the floor, and there they are memorialized up on the wall as well, Josie and Maddie. And it's going to be Josie with the rock here to start out the second half. Dogs got off to a great start tonight. Taunton looked like she got tied up. Nice defense played right there by Shadiman O'Brien. And she's going to earn possession for the Hawks. We've been playing a lot better after getting behind 31-0 in this contest. Knocked down a couple of jump shots. And now coming out running a little half-court set. Shot comes up short, though, from O'Brien. And the foul on the floor. Going to go against Horizon Science Academy. Or excuse me, this is going to go against the Dogs. So Adjua Owusu at the free throw line and banks in the first. Owusu can't make the second, but Horizon Science Academy, at least for a moment, outscoring the Dogs. That's going to change things, though. Laura Keith back the other way, and that's what absolutely killed the Hawks at the beginning of the game. Just no transition defense. Everyone jogging back. Owusu looks inside, down on the block. Here's Taylor. Rebound to Milik. She's going to push. Shanda tried to hook up with a net. Both her and Totten were available. Bit too hot with that potato. Couldn't bring it in. There's Coach Matthews. Kirk Matthews of Horizon Science Academy. Watching his team turn it over, and Alexandria Majors end to end. Another easy deuce for the Dogs here. Majors has 6 points now. And they're going to say that was last touch by Maddie Annette. Hawks will maintain possession. Owusu looking for anybody. Now has to try to squeeze one in to Shadiman O'Brien. Taylor locked up with Totten. Kicks it to the corner now. And Owusu almost had a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play. She will go to the free throw line for a couple. As you see Keith there with the reach in, going to put her on the foul line. Owusu now 1 for 3 at the line here in this third quarter. And that one off target too. Milik with the board, pushes ahead. And now Totten threw it away, and the Dogs sloppy here on the offensive end to start the third. That one's tipped, picked off by the Dogs. Totten on the push. Gives it off to Keith. Pushes her up to 16 on the game. Coach Chip looking on to her Bulldogs, who have built a nice cushion here on senior night. As that 3-ball comes up just short from Taylor. Now Mielek, nice read, Totten on the backside. Good off the square. Senior Totten getting close to double figures. Owusu defended by Keith. Half-hearted double team there by Majors. And it definitely looks like the Bulldogs have been instructed to kind of take the foot off the gas here on the defensive end. Very little on-ball pressure, but they're getting it done from long range. Majors buries a 3-ball. Hawks with a sub. Simone Hawkins, the first player off the bench here in the third. Sends Haley Manuel over to the bench. Totten with the theft and then gets harmed on her way to the hoop. Josie with a couple of free throws coming up. Totten averages about 5 points per game for the Dogs. She's already over her season average. Won't add to it on the first offering. And already Coach Posderick going into her bench, getting some of the youngsters on the floor. Josie splits the pair. So it's the 2 seniors out there right now for East Knox, along with Angel Montgomery, Jaden Annette, and Alexandria Majors, who just had it tipped away here. Better job of transition defense by the Hawks there. Dogs working around the perimeter. Now get it inside off the block. The kick out. Totten, a couple of dribbles, gets cut off. Now Montgomery on the drive. They set it up for Josie. Deep 3. Off target, but an offensive rebound by Annette and a splash job from long range from Majors. Her second in the quarter. Alexandria, the latest member of the double-digit club, now with 12 points. And how about 2 more? Majors, an 11-point-per-game scorer. Doesn't normally shoot it that well from three-point land. Just 20% on the year. But she's got back-to-back threes here in the third. Majors checks out, though, for Hannah McCoy, and here is the sophomore. Gives it back over to the senior. Annette off the kick out, senior to senior love, and they connect. The assist from Annette to Totten. Dangerous pass somehow finds its way through. Short corner, tough angle for Simone Hawkins. Now Montgomery, couple of dribbles, lost the handle, and it's tipped out of play. Clean look outside, too strong, but the rebound to Montgomery sets up Totten, and she's got back-to-back jumpers. Josie Totten now with a baker's dozen, matching her uniform number. Horizon Science Academy gives it away right through the hands of Hawkins, as the Bulldogs look to push the advantage to 50 plus here in the third. Don't see that often. Traveling violation against the net. And Maddie just has the 1 point so far. Still looking for her first field goal on senior night. And I know East Knox would love to get her that opportunity and many more before she closes out her evening. Got a shoestring issue at the other end of the floor. Hawkins had both shoes come untied. Hawks do get it over with Taylor being pressured. Fires out of a double team, and it's going to be taken away by a net, pushing the pace. There's a 5-on-1 here for the Dogs. Totten can't deliver. Maddie with the offensive board misses, and the second try for Maddie came up short as well. So a net still without a field goal. Trying to take a charge here, but she'll just pick up the personal. The bench giving her a hard time. So here comes Taylor, giving it off to Ado Bryan, and she passes and intercepted by Montgomery. She cruises in for an easy one. Timeout taken by Horizon Science Academy, and it's all smiles over on the Bulldog bench, enjoying a 51-point cushion. And just joy all around if you're an East Knox fan here tonight. We've got a double dose for you too, folks, so if you're enjoying this one, guess what? The boys are still on the way coming up tonight. They will also be celebrating their seniors. They have 4 of them, do the Bulldogs, and they will be battling Granville Christian Academy. That coming up sometime around 7:30. We did get off to a late start here with the bus route getting disorganized for Horizon Science Academy. Arrived a little bit late. And we do have some other games going down on our OH Report family. So if you're on our Facebook, you're more than welcome to flip over. Check out Centerburg at Northmore Boys Hoops. That's the second half of a doubleheader over at the Castle today as well. Travis Berardi's on the call there. Upper Sandusky boys are also in action tonight. So 3 live and free games going down right now on the OH Reports, and you can watch them on your tablet, smartphone, or TV with just the click of a button. No paywalls, folks. Another tough angle there by Hawkins. Forced it up anyways. And now the Dogs get it to Maddie, and Ned down the lane, and still looking for that elusive first field goal. Hawkins was nice recovery. Was able to get back into the picture and make it hard on Maddie. So she's going to have to earn it on the free throw line again. She does have 1 point. Split her first trip at the charity stripe. Let's see what old 14 does here. And the senior now up to 2 points on the night. As we're down to our final 50 seconds here of the third. It has been all Bulldogs in this frame. The first point of the third quarter actually belonged to Horizon Science Academy. That in the opening seconds, and they have not scored since. Hawks do just get it in before the 5-second count, but to the wrong jersey color. That was Jaden in net. East Knox can hold for the final shot of the third if they so choose. But they'd love to get it down to Maddie, though, for a bucket. Mishandled there. And now Montgomery overshoots it. Maddie with a nice hustle. Gives us one last opportunity for the Dogs here in the third, down to 3 seconds. Josie, great up faking. Can't hit it at the horn. But after 3, it's all Dogs. 59-7.
Knox is the third place I have delivered, and hands down, it has been the best.
We're thankful that we received excellent care so close to home.
Knox Community Hospital welcomes you to our new freestanding birthing center where you can safely labor, deliver, and recover in a state-of-the-art birthing suite.
It was empowering, and I couldn't think of a better place to bring Parker into the world.
Knox Community Hospital, elevating care.
Bulldog starters back on the floor here to open up fourth quarter action, and right away Shanda Mielek getting to work. The sophomore knocks down a jumper from the free throw line, pushes the Dogs up into the tier of 60 points. They've got 61 and a huge lead, and Horizon Science Academy cannot cut into it. Alberta Taylor got in for a close one, and now Annette just chucking girls out the way, going to work. She's got her first field goal here on senior night. And another look at that one, lowering the shoulder. Not sure how that's not an offensive foul. Owusu probably went about 5 feet. Wow. It is Super Bowl weekend though, folks. We've got the football fever here in America, and Mielek got the turnover right to the 10 and off the square. 6 straight points here for East Knox to open up the fourth. Nice dribbling here by Taylor into the lane. Too strong with the shot attempt, rebounded by Majors. And they set up Maddie, lays it in. So after being shut out from the field in the first 3 quarters, Maddie and net now with a couple here in the fourth. Pass was off the shoulder of Keith, ends up in the hands of Annette, and she's going coast to coast, and one opportunity on the way for the senior. Just too much speed there by Maddie. Should Diamond O'Brien call for the foul, and boy, check out those glasses. Elton John new style here at Howard. And 70 points now for East Knox. As Annette now closing in on double figures. She's got 7 here in the fourth. Keith called for the foul. She'll put Haley Manuel on the line. Hawks just with 1 point here in the second half. First free throw can't bank in. But the second one is good. Annette with the rebound, pushing ahead. Here's Hannah McCoy, who just checked in. She's got an opportunity for some points, her first points of the night. Sophomore averages just over 1 point per game. And she goes 2 for 2 on this occasion. Annette with the interception. Looks like she's going to go end-to-end one more time, and she will deliver, putting her into double figures now. So it's been a successful senior night for both Totten and Annette, combining for 24 points. And another one and done for Horizon Science Academy. Leads to Totten, taking it back the other way, and will get the friendly roll. Josie's got 15 now. Reach in call on the backside there by Hannah McCoy. And Annette's going to check out to a standing ovation. Looks like Maddie's day is done. Totten continuing to play hard on the defensive end too. Offensive rebound by Brian. And then the third opportunity for the Hawks could lead to some points here. Adjua Owusu has 2 shots coming her way. She leads the team right now with 3 points. No friendly bounce here, and boarded by Montgomery. East Knox still looking to push the pace. Totten wanting more from her senior night. She's going to go down in the paint to the freshman Annette. Gets surrounded. Back out to Josie. Now the Dogs swing it, looking to go back inside. And Coach Chip wants a timeout. And it appears Josie Totten is going to be checking out for the final time tonight with 15 points. So the two Dog seniors are going to be done for this evening, and why not? 68-point cushion here on your home floor. Just 3:49 to play. So some of the young ladies here for the girls in white. Gonna get some minutes here down the stretch. Olivia Elliott, who just checked in, threw that one away. We did see in the second quarter when the JVs were out here for East Knox that the Hawks made a mini run. Put up 6 points in that frame. But Totten actually still out there. She's got the rock. Trying to do some work. Missed that one, but just wants it more. Chased down her own miss. And that's shut up, and then the short jumper from Elliott makes up for the previous turnover. And now here comes in Natalie Smith, as now Josie will check out to the final time and meet a big hug there by Coach Pozderick, who, if you caught the beginning of our broadcast tonight, shared some kind words about her two seniors and all the joy that they have brought here to the program. Such great leaders the two seniors are on this team, and just a lot of fun to be around. She also told me before that interview, as Smith, the sophomore, knocks that one down. Pretty excited about the future of East Knox basketball, which you're getting a look at here over these last 2.5 minutes or so. Dogs' two top scorers will return for next season. Their top three, actually. Got some good-looking freshmen. Here's one. Jaden Annette with the tie-up. And possession arrow will stay down here with the Dogs. Hawks off the inbound, and Taylor comes up short on the three ball. Quick trigger on the three, bottoms up. Hannah McCoy knocks one down from long range. Dogs looking for 100 here. Elliott with the kick out, three ball on the way. Won't be two in a row, but another opportunity created by the Dogs. Montgomery from the foul line. Too strong off glass. Annette ties up Owusu. It'll be Bulldog basketball. Nice looking up fake, jump stop, back iron from McCoy. Now a tough foul sent Montgomery flying to the floor. So the junior Montgomery sends the first one through the bottom. Final 80 seconds here from the dog pound. And that's going to be the first field goal of the second half for the Hawks. Alberta Taylor off the drive. So 3 players for Horizon Science Academy with 3 points, all leading the way tonight. Owusu, Taylor, and Ado Bryan. Taylor looking for back-to-back buckets now. Instead, she'll have to earn them from the free throw line. Does find the bottom with the second. So Taylor now the leader in the clubhouse for the Hawks with 4 points. Dogs a little sloppy on that possession and with the turnover. Taylor with the miss, collects her own. And that's going to be blocked out of play. Possession will stay down here at this end with Horizon Science Academy. McCoy elected to take that all by herself. Couldn't make the left-handed layup. And now our final seconds here from the dog pound. We'll see a missed shot there from Taylor, and that will take us to the final horn. It's a 74-point win for East Knox on senior night. We'll catch up with both of their seniors, Josie Totten and Maddie Annette, along with their head coach, Chip Posderick, coming up right after the break, so keep it here. Post-game coverage will roll along from Howard right after this.
Knox is the third place I have delivered, and hands down, it has been the best.
We're thankful that we received excellent care so close to home.
Knox Community Hospital welcomes you to our new freestanding birthing center where you can safely labor, deliver, and recover in a state-of-the-art birthing suite.
It was empowering, and I couldn't think of a better place to bring Parker into the world.
Knox Community Hospital, elevating care.
No paywalls, just live sports. Exclusively on the OH Report.
We are back now here at Howard with our co-players of the game, Josie Totten and Maddie Annette. Girls, first talk to me about the emotions of senior night and what it was like to be a part of this for you.
I think it's awesome. I'm just happy that we still have one more game here at least. Our tournament game is going to be right back here, so it's not bittersweet quite yet for me because it's not hitting me yet that this is our last game because we still got one more. So I'm excited for the next game, and tonight was just super fun, and I'm glad I got to be a part of it with my team.
Tonight was really fun for all of us to just work together, and we all had the chance to score. Like, everybody on the team scored tonight. I'm not sad yet because we still have one more game at home, and I don't want it to end, but senior year is going to.
Yeah, that's really cool that you girls do, of course, get to host a sectional game. So you will be back here at the Dog Pound. Tonight, Maddie, it was a slow start, at least offensively for you. It seemed like your teammates kept feeding you,
Yeah.
and then you got it going there in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
How fun and special was that for you to get all those buckets there in crunch time?
I love them for it because they knew I wanted to score because it was senior night, and I love them for just passing it to me and not giving up on me like that.
And to have such a huge win like this, Josie, like how neat was it to drop 80+ and win in that fashion?
It was awesome. You know, I think our team best was 80 points, so we kind of broke the record tonight, and it was on a great night, you know, senior night, so it's just awesome. I got my game best, I think, tonight too, so and it was just awesome to see everyone get the opportunity to score and make plays tonight.
Yeah, 15 points for Josie, 11 for Maddie here on your senior night. Moving forward, it seems like you guys got it rocking and rolling a little bit right now. I think 5 wins in your last 7. How confident are you going into the tournament?
I'm super excited. I know it's not going to be easy, but I'm ready to give it my all. You know, we split with Northmore, and I think this is our opportunity to bounce back because they beat us by like quite a bit last time. So I really think this is our opportunity to show them that we are the better team and that we can work hard and push the ball and just come out the best we can.
I think we can do it. We just have to work together. And if we do our game how we usually do, we'll be unstoppable. We just can't let the team get into our heads. We got it. I'm proud of our team.
All right, seniors, congratulations. If you want to go ahead and pass the mic off to Coach. Chip Posderick now joining us. I guess just how proud are you of your two seniors and your team collectively here tonight? I mean, big blowout win.
Yeah, it was a good win for these guys. I'm super duper proud of these guys. I could not ask for better seniors. You know, they are the backbone of this team, and they keep me on the straight and narrow, which I need a lot. They make us who we are, and you can't do that without this leadership. So I'm very proud of them. Yeah, the game was, we could have, it was okay. We still have things we got to work on. Now we have Fredericktown next, so that's going to be a tough one, and they did beat us rather handily. We just have a hard time dealing with their size, but I'm thinking, maybe with a little bit of effort we could run with them. We're horses. I got to let them out of the stable so they can run. So we're good.
All right, well, we'll let you wild horses go run free. Enjoy your evening tonight. Congratulations on a big victory.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, thank you. And we'll now welcome in Austin Michael, our star intern who has been tracking statistics for us all evening. And let's take a look at those final stats of the night, as it was all Bulldogs from the jump. Pretty good from the free throw line. Killed it on the boards, of course, Austin. I mean, they pretty much dominated everywhere.
They definitely did. They shot 20 for 46 from the 2-point area and 5 for 11 for the night and 3. I would love to take those chances as a team any day. Whereas the Hawks only shot 2 for 27 from the 2-point and 1 for 11 from 3. So those kind of numbers outweigh.
Yeah, certainly wasn't the Hawks' night, but going to a school like Horizon Science Academy, I imagine if this would have been like a volcano building contest or something, they would have crushed it here. Maybe a robotics course, but on the hardwood, it was all East Knox. Your top takeaway from them as they get ready to go into tournament time?
Definitely they need to keep up their defensive pressure that they have in the full court press. They were able to get a lot of turnovers, and they did very well from shooting for 3 for only taking 11 shots. So if they could keep that up, they can make it deep in the playoffs.
All right, well, here comes the Bulldog boys out on the floor. It is also their senior night. We've got the second half of our doubleheader coming up with their contest against Granville Christian Academy, so make sure that you stay tuned. Keep it locked in here on the OH Report. Bulldog Nation, we'll be back with more coverage coming up right after this.